in regards to my fibromyalgia, I would kind of like to tell a quick story of how it begun. And it happened 7 years ago, believe it or not, on January the 13th, Friday the 13th, at around 11 a.m. I used to do a lot of manual work. I did more than the average male did. Bringing in deliveries, breaking them down, that kind of thing. I had a lot of strength. But then, one day, my ex-boss thought it would be a good idea to rugby tackle a thief, even though the rules stated that he was never to touch a thief if they left the store, to which he did, and he was making all the staff panicky, and I was second in command, so it was busy. There are at least 50 customers waiting to be served, and before I knew it, he had rugby tackled me while I was standing there, and the thief that he was trying to capture. Now, the thief actually didn't at this point do anything. He literally put his hands up and he said, okay, fine. He was backed into a corner, he couldn't go anywhere. Literally, there was nowhere for him to go, no windows, no nothing. We were blocking the only way that he could go out. And then I just remember being X amount of feet further back at the wall, and me, the thief, my ex-boss, all entwined in each other, and I landed awkwardly on my back. And it was pretty rough, and then I started to get back problems. And this is all because of one man, and also a company that didn't have really any rules for situations like this. My ex-boss for doing that, and he also bullied me, and before I had to go off long-term sick because like I say, I was working a manual job. It was very, very, very manual, heavy labour work and long hours, and so I couldn't lift anything because my back hurt. I couldn't, break down deliveries and so on and so forth, and he bullied me and belittled me, tried to make jokes about it. The area manager gave him a pat on the back because he caught a thief. It was just ridiculous. And Iceland never took responsibility for it. They never actually had rules in place for this. So I now am partially crippled. I did actually, in those kind of 8 to 9 months that I was unemployed, I was looking for a job. I kind of tried to do the best that I could and work through the pain. I was being prescribed painkillers like codeine, phosphate, and tramadol, and things like that. But I went back into work with the back brace, and they were kind enough to take me on part-time, and they understood that there was a certain limitation to what I could and couldn't do just because of my back problems. But then, as I started working, and I'd been there a few months, I began getting chest pains, which I thought were actually like anxiety or panic attacks, but they never went away. And it never went away. And the back pain never went away. I did everything I was asked to do. Doctors told me to lose weight. I lost weight. I went to physio. I did exercise classes. I have done things generally that I shouldn't have done, which make my back worse, because, I have OCD, so the OCD is quite difficult for me because the OCD overrules the pain. So I just push myself to do these things, and in which case, it can make it worse. But, so I'm now, we're 7 years or so down the line, and I've got X amount of problems, not just back and chest problems. And I've been passed on and on and on, with people that are just, like I say, they don't want to deal with you because of it being complex. I've been told that it's not even worth them spending the money on me, which is pretty, not good. But, through all these trials and tribulations, I had to just learn to just deal with it. And now the worst thing is that I'm going to be in pain for the rest of my life, all because certain individuals didn't take responsibility, and it's the same with the NHS to a degree. It's easy to judge someone when they walk in the door.